Okay, this is a little off subject, but not really. For Facebook users, I'm going to show you a really good tool to use if you want to get your Facebook listings uh, indexed correctly online. Not just the post, but the actual image itself, which will increase your visibility. The main purpose of having an open forum that's public is for visibility. And let's face it, we all want our products, pictures, and what have you available when somebody's looking for it. That's what it's all about. Uh, I've been involved with SEO for many years. Actually was hired by a large firm to handle their optimization requests for websites. So I know what I'm talking about. Recent post I made about hashtags and mirrored content. It's a big no when it comes to search engine algorithms. Indexing. That's what everybody knows or heard of a spider. What a search engine spider does. Basically, it crawls the website, and in this case, Facebook. And what it's looking for is keywords that describe the image or subject. And the use of hashtags, it's considered spamming the index, the indexing of, it's like bug spray for spiders, right? So that's why I don't like it. So not that I don't like it, it's just not good. As well as mirrored content, that is actual content that is copy and pasted, taking, if you take word for word, copy it, if you copy it and paste that in a new post, that's the most damaging thing you can do for any post. And not only does it damage your post, it also it hurts the indexing of the location, and in that case, Stained Glass Patterns Facebook group. So if I see it, I see it all. I catch a lot of it. When I do see it, I remove it. I send a gentle reminder, no copy and pasting, and if I look in your history, I see you've been warned 3 or 4 times for the same thing. I suspend you, and I don't want to do this. I can't have this kind of content in the group. It's extremely harmful, and it does the group no good. And that's why you look at our group participation, the member count, and all that. And when you search online for anything posted in our group, it comes up predominantly near the top. And that's not done by mistake. It's you guys are not aware that your humble host is a SEO expert. And I've been around. I've been doing this for a very long time. If you followed this video this far, I'm going to give you a little trick and it's not a trick. It's actually it's endorsed with Google developers and search engine optimization, SEO, and it's a key part of image tagging. It's called alternate text. And what alternate text does, it's like a neon light for spiders. They see throughout the HTML code the alternate text tag. It's a HTML tag, It says image alt and equal sign. And if there's nothing there, if it just says not, gibberish and this and that, it's not going to have any weight to it. Well, what you can do with Facebook is make it so your images, and I'll show you. This is the image I put of the afterburner cutter with the Toyo hand cutter. And to show you what I'm talking about, I'm going to go ahead and you look at inspect. This is on a Google browser. You look at inspect of that image, and basically the image is not. It's maybe an image of a hand drill and text. That's the alternate text. See this image. This is called the HTML tag. There's an image tag. They give you the height, the width, and all that, and then they close the tag with an end bracket here next to the 4 here. But inside here, the alt, the alt equals. That's a big part of it. I forget what is that, the tag inside of a tag, but basically it's a description of the image, and this is what search engines look at to index your image. Right? It's very important. And I'm going to show you a way to make it work for your benefit. So you go to your posts. So I open up my post, and you go ahead, hit up here. You're going to edit the post. Okay. You edit your post, and then it'll show you your image and all the stuff. Now everything looks good, though we do have the Toyo Supercutter and Afterburner in text in this post. This is important. This also gets indexed. So if someone searches for Toyo Supercutter and Afterburner, more than likely this post will pop up very high in the search engines. However, a lot of search engines they put a lot of weight into the images in search, when you search for something. And if inside your HTML code that I showed you, the inspection of the code, if the alternate tag, I'm not saying mirror, but has similar content or more or less describes this image beyond, it may be a hand drill. That's what Google said. They're saying it may be a hand drill. It's not a hand drill. So what we're going to do is we're going to edit it. Like I said, you go to your edit. I'll step back because this is difficult, to learn. Well, not really. Just hit the 3 bars, edit your post, okay? And you could do this while you're posting, and edit the image. Or most of the time, you have to kind of backtrack and go to your image and hit this edit button here. All right, so we're going to edit it, and it's showing this image. So when Google sends up an image result for that search criteria, Toyota Supercutter, Afterburner, tutorial, whatever, it's going to look for this alternate text. It's right here on the left. You don't want to tag it. That's going to tag a human being. You don't want to do the text tool. You want to do alternate text. So you hit that. And what Facebook does, it already filled it in. May be an image of a hand drill and text. It's not a hand drill, right? So what you do right here, you swipe that, you say Toyo Super Cutter and Afterburner. Excuse me. Afterburner handle. And the reason why the part of the alternate text, you want to have the strong keywords in it without overdoing. You don't want 1,000 words in here. But what you do want are keywords that are tagging your keywords. Here we have Toyota, Supercutter, and Afterburner. Handle. This word handle right here is keyword tagging Afterburner. Alright? So we can go Toyota, Supercutter, and Afterburner handle. Stained glass. Supercutter is one word. Stained glass. Stained glass cutter. It goes Toyo Supercutter and Afterburner handle. And you could actually hyphenate stuff. You can put a little thing like that. This will show up in the alternate text. Okay? And when someone searches for stained glass cutter or Toyo, Supercutter, Afterburner, all these elements in this alternate text are going to play a big part in the search results. Alright, I just wanted to make that clear. So we save it, and then what we're going to do is now go right, we're in the post still. Alright, we're going to close that out, we're going to save it. Alright, and here we're going to go inspect. If it didn't do it now, it'll do it when you refresh. Alright, I go in here. Oh, right here. Right in the, I'm going to just point to it. Alternate text of this image. Now this is live on Facebook. Alternate is now no longer a hand drill. It's a Toyota Supercutter and Afterburner handle. Stained glass cutter. So here we have it. You give it a day or two, and you go ahead, try it yourself. Search for whatever your image is. Say it's a puppy, stained glass puppy. And then you got to make sure you keyword tag it, because stained glass puppy might be a search term that there's millions of them. I mean, but then again, the power of Facebook, being that Facebook has a page rank of 10, and page rank is, I could discuss more what page rank is, but in SEO, the higher the page rank, meaning the popularity of the website, which is Facebook, increases page rank. And being the page rank is 10, it gets a very high ranking in search results. All right, so you understand that. Just the same as if you do any kind of keyword stuffing, and keyword stuffing can be very harmful. If I kept writing Toyo, immediately the spiders will look at it and say, goodbye, you're done. That's called spamming. If you're very clear with your image alternate description, it'll give it value. All right. As well, if your post itself has hashtag this, hashtag that, hashtag this, you're now subverting the indexing. You're basically forcing indexing, which the spiders don't like. They knock it down because of that. That's why I don't allow hashtags in posts. If you make a post, say on YouTube, where their cross-referencing is done through hashtags, there's no way to avoid it. I mean, you can, you don't put the hashtag there. But on YouTube server, it's so powerful, and YouTube's owned by Google, by the way. On their server itself, if you do use hashtags in, say, a video, suggested videos. That's, you're now cross-referencing on their server. It's not going to harm you. All right, so I'm not 100% on with that, but you know what? It seems to help the video if you do use one or two hashtags. You don't want to use 50 of them. They won't allow you to do it. You see, one or two. Sandglass cutting. That's fine, because that's the proper use of a hashtag is very limited, and it's precise and to the point. So getting back to Facebook, I wanted to show you what we're looking at. Is this the developer code? It's basically HTML. HTML you see behind the scenes. Your computer shows you this, but behind the scenes you're gonna. That's what's going on. Spiders don't see pretty pictures; they see code. All right. I just wanted to share this with you guys. If you are self-promoting, which I do allow, it's what it's about. I mean, you have an online presence. You sell on Etsy. You have private web pages, and you want to, share your new stuff. I mean, you're not jamming it down people's throats, but you say, hey, look, here's a new pattern I did, or check this out. What do you think? I'm all in. I mean, do it. But do it in a way that's not going to get people upset. Seeing it, you do it every day, or you repeat it. You repeat the exact copy and pasted content across groups, both public and private. I mean, private, I don't care. There's a no index tag on a private group, which basically tells the spiders, just don't even bother going here. It's not allowed. That's the difference between a private group and a public group. A public group allows indexing. And let's face it, whether you're doing stained glass, or you're selling patterns, or you're selling doodads, whatever, tools, it's all about getting your name out there, getting that recognition, getting the support from other people. And let's face it, the internet they call it the World Wide Web for a reason. It's like a big web of content and information that should be, indexed, available for everybody. And that's why I'll always keep the group public. It can be very beneficial for a lot of people, especially Etsy folks. They post on the Stained Glass Patterns Facebook group, and you ask any one of them, they see their sales triple just in one day, and it is no joke. It's not just the members clicking on their ads. It's people from outside the group. It's people across the internet that see the post. Our group is open for the world. So if they see the post, they click on it right to the Etsy page. That's why it's a privilege to post to the group, but there are strict rules against spamming the group. Once the spam gets out of control, the group now gets kicked down. I want to keep this group free of spam. And again, if you want to do any kind of image promotions, you could easily do it. All right, easily. You go into edit your post, and do the alternate image tag, and make a clear description what it is. I mean, I'll go a step further. When you do your posts, I wasn't keyword tagging here, but unintentionally I was. But that's just the way I post. But here, brand new Toyo. See that brand new? The new, or brand new, that's actually a term. It's brand new Toyo Supercutter. Now this this term right here can be searched for online, and it would help this content. All right, so I didn't do it for this purpose, but that's how you you keyword tag content. And if anybody has any SEO questions, there's even more. I mean, there's even more. I mean, I'll get into it, but it kind of is boring for most people. But I just wanted to clarify why it's important and give you that added little trick on getting your images indexed. All right. So let's go back. Well, I'm gonna just say we're gonna stick here. But anyway, try that. You're gonna see. You're gonna have a lot more followers. You're gonna, instead of having 10 followers, you're gonna have 1,000. If you do things correctly, no spamming. Don't hashtag everything to death. You don't copy and paste content, and you use the proper tools to get your stuff noticed. All right. This one as well. If you go to Etsy, Etsy has listing tools, and you don't even know they're there. But they immediately, through I don't know if it's AI or smart algorithms, but they immediately would post this image as a gnome cowboy, because the listing itself started out as gnome cowboy stained glass pattern. So Etsy immediately put that in the alternate tag. So if you search for, I'm going to go ahead and inspect it. I think I fixed it earlier. Let's see. Yeah, I fixed it earlier because it was saying like gibberish. So, but anyway, Etsy pulls this up and does that. So if you do search that cowboy gnome stained glass pattern, most likely Etsy results come up first. They know what they're doing. It's all about the image alternate. You don't want to tag it. You want to go to the edit. All right. I'm gonna do it here maybe. Let's see. View post. Anyway, let me go back to view post. Click on it. Oh, let's go. I'm sorry. You go here. So you have two images, and you go into edit post, and you'll see your images below, and it'll ask you edit all. Right here you got 1, 2. Have 2 of these, and you go edit. You could hit the edit button, hit the alternate text. See, this one's generated, AI generated. Maybe an image of text that says cowboy. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, it's better than nothing. But if you do a custom alternate text, I have a space here, you're much better. All right. This is straight and right to the point. I'm going to save that. This one here, this one's another one. Alternate text. See, there's no photo description at all. So you can say cowboy gnome. Stained glass pattern. And if you go color preview. Now what I did, I added the color preview as a tag to this stained glass pattern. right? It's tagging it. So that's how you. I'm not subverting the index. I'm not trying to trick the spiders, but it's keyword tagging this content here. I'm gonna hit save. So now this image, when it's indexed, it will be indexed. There's a stronger chance of somebody saying, "Oh, cowboy gnome in color." See, just mention the word color. This will most likely come up number one. Not most likely, it will come up number one because I know how to do that. I was back in the day before HTML went from 4 to 5 and 3 to 4, and there was a lot of indexing was very important on websites, how it was grouped, how your HTML was formatted. And since then, things have changed a bit. But the one thing that hasn't changed was image alternate text. So I just wanted to bring that up. You want the extra visits, you want the fanfare, you want all that. That's how you do it. And here's another one. This one, it's got Prism Hanger, right? I mean, I could do it. It's already up on Etsy. I don't need to kick down my Etsy results. But if you go Prism Hanger, search Google for it, and then we'll go stained glass pattern. I didn't even check this one. I spelled prism wrong. Alright. That's just me. Well, you could see that one didn't get indexed yet from Etsy, but you could see if you look at the top, you'll see the Etsy results are number one. Alright? And this one here, for some reason, Facebook popped up. See why that came up. Oh, here it is. It came up here, but for some reason they pulled the what you call it, the squirrel with it. I mean, it's probably in the middle of indexing. If I go ahead and now edit this to correct the image, the alternate text. See, edit post, edit all. I'm gonna just do one. Let's see, this one here. Alternate text. Maybe an image of a floor plan. See that? It's not a floor plan. That's AI. So it's a prism. I don't know how. Yeah, prism. Stained glass. Prism stained glass display. Alright, display. I'll just do that. Keep it simple. That's my alternate text there. Again, point is, if you need a little help with SEO, search engine optimization, I'm here for you. It does work, and you're not. And this is for the folks who want to get the exposure. You load up with hashtags. You post all over Facebook, copy and paste your post, thinking you're going to get more visitors and more returns from search engines, and you're hurting yourself. It's a complete opposite. I just showed you the way to get indexed correctly, and you'll benefit. All right. So with that, I'm going to sign off. This is I just really scratched the surface of this. There are other ways to, especially if you have a website, how you insert meta tags. Meta tags are basically a beginning to let search engines or spiders know what your page is about, what to do when you get there, how to do it, and they have the no index, the index follow. They have all kinds of tags. Each tag is in itself has debate on the value of it. As far as no index, no follow tag is a good one. You don't want to index, say, a bad link on your website. Because if you try to index it and it comes up as a 404, which is file not found, or not relevant, even if it's found, if it's not relevant to your page, it's going to say, the spiders are going to, if they could talk, they say, what are you showing this link for? It has no value to your web page. And as well, there's no return link. Return links are really important in websites. So if there's nothing there, well, basically, if it's a dead end link, spiders don't even want to go there. So a lot of times people will put in a no index or no follow tag. They also do the meta no index, comma, no follow. That gives a lot more weight to the actual content of the website. So, but then there's the question, as far as indexing, is that going to benefit you as far as content? So if you index your content, your actual links on your page, and if they go to relevant content, it actually does bring up your page rank. So there's a back and forth on that whole thing. Bottom line is, the image alternate text that is available is probably the singular most powerful tool you can do for getting index, for web pages. And Facebook allows it, which is great. And that's like, wow, they allow you to put an alternate text on your images. I mean, it's right there. And I don't think many people use it. Well, watching my video, I'm sure many will now. So, and that's not bad. I mean, it's like, you want accuracy in search results. And if someone searches Facebook and they see that they're searching for, you got cute seagulls here. Someone's searching for seagulls, right? Here, there's nothing in here about seagulls, stained glass. But if Denise wanted her seagulls to get noticed, she's gonna say, I did a pair of these stained glass seagulls, or I guess seagulls, right? And then in that, edit this image with the alternate tag as seagulls. With wired legs, or whatever you want to do, your keyword tagging. You're gonna see this post, instead of 15,000 views, which is a lot, because it's on the Facebook group. Our group is amazing. I mean, it gets a lot of traffic, but that 15,000 could easily turn to 1 million if the tags were done correctly. And in the text itself has keyword tagging. I mean, this is fine. I mean, she's asking a question, but say she wanted to promote something, all right? And you're not trying to trick anybody, trying to say, I got little hidden things in here. No, you know what? You want the clicks. You want the return. So here, Denise, she's just reaching out for help. It's different. But she says, I got these, for sale. I'm going to sell them as a pair, and you know, yeah, by all means, put the alternate tags in there, the image tags. All right. With that, I'm gonna shut down this video. I hope that helped somebody, and if I did, you know, you could give me a thumbs up. If it was all just gibberish and you really don't care, it means nothing to you, you know, you could give me a thumbs down. I don't care. No, then just don't give me a thumbs up. And if you like my videos overall, please subscribe. You know, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get over 2,000 subscribers. I'm almost there. I'm getting a lot of people, you know, really liking my stuff. And it's not bragging rights. It basically, when you get noticed on YouTube with the amount of subscribers, you get a little bit more in the way of YouTube will lean to, you know, posting your stuff before other stuff, or, you know, more, they'll post it more, you know, in the you know, the shorts and the videos. You know, somebody with, you know, 10 subscribers, they're not going to put them ahead of somebody with 50,000. Right? That's why you see a lot of video people say, please hit the like button. You know, it's interaction. The interaction is important. And subscribe. So yeah, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up. It gives me a little bit more, you know, a little bump in my algorithms here. And yeah, algorithms is a big thing. Yeah, I've been made fun of, but you know, they can play their game. I'm not interested. So but that's what it's about on YouTube. So please hit the subscribe button, hit me the thumbs up, and well, if you do subscribe, you'll see my next video. You'll get a notification, and it's free. Take care and have a nice day.